Welcome everyone. This is our Capricorn reading for December 2020. This is going to be for Capricorn Sun, Moon, or Rising. Many of you were intuitively guided, and I have to say, in my head, what I see is like your spirit guides each like giving high fives to each other. You're in the right place at the right time. You just have to trust that. You may be in love with a Capricorn. I love a Capricorn. um, so whatever brought you to the reading, welcome, guys. I tried to wait for the heater to stop and then start this recording, and you more than anyone would appreciate that. I want to upgrade. I want to get I guess, a separate mic, but I'm just not very knowledgeable in that area. I think I would be because I love music. So that's going to happen. That's going to happen. Alright guys, we're going to start with the Mother Mary deck. This is an oracle deck. One of my very favorites that I use all the time. I just love the messages that come out. I just know that the right message for the right people. That's how much I trust them. So, it didn't take long at all. Okay, you got two. You got feminine. You know, all of a sudden I was thinking, you can be very dominant, right? You can be. Feminine is a nice touch. I allow my feminine nature to shine brightly as a valuable part of my identity. And blessings. Blessings. Today, I count my blessings, small and large, and I notice the new gifts that come to me from God. Blessings. Today, I count my blessings. Follow. It's funny I'm saying follow. Follow your feminine nature. Nowhere does it say follow that, but I feel that. Like follow what the feminine side of you thinks it should do. Okay. Oh, finally, the heater turned off. So, next what we're going to do, we're going to keep this over here. They'll relate back to the reading. We're going to bring in a deck of major arcanas, and it will be the bullet point, like, you know, the bullet point of what the story, which this will give us the real story of what's going on. A lot of people ask the names of a lot of my decks, and honestly, you know, when I started buying these decks, never did I think I was buying them to then one day be where I am today. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't see the value in keeping the excess, I don't know, around. So, I wish I would have now, but I've moved way too many times, and I had to, you know, compact things. Alright. Alright, I'm going to shoot for 3. We have the Magician, who is coming in the reverse. Very seldom do I see him, hello, in the reverse. So we have the Hangman. You know, it's almost like you're intentionally putting a stop to something. You know, something that you feel like maybe you need more information, more wisdom. You are Earth, right? Give it to me straight. Yet, in the same breath, I want to say, you know, he's in the position of almost holding himself back. He's looking towards the future, as is the Magician. You know, but he's got himself tied his hands behind his back and his tree to the limb, but like really, he could just like be out of that. Okay, anyway. There could be some energy around you that's a little tricky to deal with. Could be a person. A little tricky to deal with. Okay, what's going on? One more card. One more card. We have the Empress. Some of you could be waiting to have a baby. Like the timing doesn't feel right. Maybe. Alright, let's bring in this. This is called the Universal Tarot. That I do know. The only reason, you know, I really love this this deck. The only reason I don't use it very often is it's very stiff. So it's like hard to shuffle. But I guess they'll be around for a long time. Okay. Let's continue. Look at this. We have the Empress again with the Hierophant, card of Taurus. Could be both Taurus. Taurus. You know, this is definitely the Empress in her best, let me say. Because I do feel like for some reason, like, you know, like, it's almost like the Empress is a psychic, and I don't know if even psychic is the right word, but I'm feeling this energy, and perhaps I want to begin something, build something, you know, think of the Empress and what's the word, carrying the baby for 9 months, right? We want that 9 months. And anyways, I feel like this Empress down here is like, I just know that something is not the right time. You know, I'm right with you. I feel like you feel like there's something, you know, whether the energy is tricky, which I have to say the other day, that's exactly how I described the energy. I said it feels very tricky, strange. So, okay. Some of you, this may be moving forward with a Taurus. Maybe you don't feel right now is the time. Some of you, you know, think of the Empress. She's very nurturing, but she's very strong. Maybe some of you have been in that strong, you know, having to take care of business type of energy for such a long time. Now, maybe it's hard. If, you know, the Empress is human, right? It's hard to let my femininity out, right? Letting myself be open to it. Let's see. We have the Devil, card of Capricorn, and we have the King of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, potentially. You know, someone may be telling you what they think that you want to hear, and it's kind of like, no, I'm waiting to hear, like, the real truth of it, you know? You know, it's almost like, you know, meeting someone for the first time, and there is that energy of, you can only get this close to them, right? And I feel, I don't know, I feel like as someone penetrates like my energy force, I get this feeling of um, maybe not. Like, you know, you may not be good for me. I don't know. Then we have the Five of Swords. So it says, first of all, I know that you are the Empress here. Um, and this is about the toxins. I almost feel like this is you as the Empress remembering a time when your life has been toxic, right? When it was difficult, especially with the people closest to you, feeling stabbed in the back type of energy. This could be like my heavy partying times and I didn't give a shit who I hurt type of thing. But I feel like I'm not that person anymore. That was like, that was just me and my shadow. Um, and that's just of an earlier time. I feel like that was of an earlier time. But here's the thing: I feel like maybe this person, someone's coming in of that time period. So I just feel like the Empress isn't trusting someone, and she isn't trusting them because perhaps they had been on a similar path as her, and she knows what that means, right? She knows what that means that I had to overcome, right, to get to where I am. So for me to then give that away, because in a way it's like here's change out of your own self beliefs, and then the devil. And I'm sorry, Capricorn. It's like what can I say except other than I feel it's the shadow. But our shadow, it's meant to be there, right? But we're meant to be able to tame it. So for some feminine or females, I just feel like I've been more in my masculine energy because it's what life called for, so to speak. Um, and I think, like, hoodlums and, you know, that type, like I've seen them, maybe I've been them. Um, so I feel like if someone comes into your atmosphere in that type of energy, you see it immediately. I feel like you see it immediately. Look at that. Well, there's your illumination. A couple great things about this energy. So within the Five of Swords, as I make the conscious effort to say goodbye to whatever these toxins are, maybe they're my own, right? My own thoughts, that type of thing. But it has you moving into the energy of a much higher belief, right? At least trusting your self belief system, your core self belief system, by the way. And I feel like there's not a problem with that because it's illuminated to you. Um, so I don't know. Well, I do know, but we have the Seven of Pentacles. I feel like some of you are saying this was a test. Like, this feels like a test. It's funny. All of a sudden, I saw the TV way back when I was just a little kid, a little girl. And I don't know. This thing would come on and say, "This is just a test." Um, and for some reason, I'm remembering the image, and it felt like what do you call those things that go around and around and around and around? It's just a test. I feel like some of you are feeling that way. Whoa. Okay. All right. We have the Nine of Swords. I think what we're going to do is do another line. And then we have the Wheel. I like that. No matter where this is taking you, what it's saying is, as I release these toxins, as I realize, who's right for me, who's wrong for me, very quickly, you have fives like surrounding you. It's like you can very easily, it's very easy for you then to make a change, right? To be like, no. Um, so I do feel like I've moved into a period of time where, first of all, I take my time. The hangman to me feels like, doesn't really have to be, like I could go forward here, but I feel like I don't want to yet. And it may be because there's something I want to be clear about. I want to be clear about it. See what this card is. We have the Prince of Swords. So this Prince of Swords right after the wheel. Um, so the Empress, whatever this toxin is, she's not taking it. This can be, for many of you, what you like, how it was in the past. And it may just be say, get ready. Um, but for some reason you need I feel like the world needs feminine energy right now too. And it is a loving, nurturing type energy. Doesn't mean men can't be exactly the same way. Um, but I don't know. We have the Five of Cups. So someone from the past feels like it's almost like they're coming back in shamefully. Shamefully. Why did I even talk about this Nine of Swords over here? I don't know. I feel like, it may even be communication that comes your way that kind of feels almost like a shameful apology. Um, we have the Nine of Cups. Look at that. So what this tells me is no matter what, even if it's you in this Five of Cups energy, and this is where I'm missing someone from the past. Maybe I want communication from someone of the past. Perhaps I haven't received communication. Or if I have, you know, being very strong within my ways, but it does say your feminine energy. I allow my feminine nature to shine brightly as a valuable part of your identity. Okay. We have the Eight of Cups on the bottom. So, um, clearly it can be someone who has spent some time. The Eight of Cups to me is spending time in my emotional house. And this person's walking away from it, and everything is neat and tidy. Look at that, I got the Ace of Swords underneath it. I, I hate to say things like this because it sounds so cliche in a way, but I do feel like as I do, look at how these cups are stacked, right? So I put the importance into just stacking these cups up. They're not affecting you, right? They're not coming with you. And and then the Ace of Swords. I don't know. I just feel like it's the reward of what you were meant to do. You have to remember, eight also is about yourself, right? Yourself. It can be what other people have done to you, but it's about your own house. And, have you let it get full of cobwebs and, um, you know, boxes and you can't get through, and it's like a maze, it's like that's your heart, that's your head type of thing. Um, so to me, it means it's important to spend time in these periods because they are self-created. Um, but we do have the Nine of Swords here. So this is someone who has a lot of worry about something. Now, I kind of don't feel like it's you. I kind of feel like it's someone else. And I feel like it has to do with approaching you. And the reason why is I feel like here you are now. Here you've kind of been, but here you are. And maybe you're just realizing this. Like, I am the Empress, and I like who I am. And I like what I do. And I like the quirky things about me. You know what I mean? It's like, um, this is a period where you have joy and harmony within. You're fulfilled within. And it comes from within, right? So it's kind of hard to approach that energy when clearly I might owe some type of an apology, and I feel like I don't feel like it's you. I feel like it's someone else. It's almost like I'm feeling shameful for my action. I wish, you know, it's been on, it's been on my mind. It's been on my mind. So you may be receiving communication about that. Let's take, let's take the crystal vision and let's take clarifiers over that. I feel like I'm talking fast in your reading. When I'm talking fast, it's because a lot is coming fast. I feel like there's your perspective, my perspective, and their perspective. And we're looking at all of them together. Not about judgment. It's just about what is it. It is what it is type of thing. Not really. The Eight of Wands. So this could be someone who wants to move quickly, right? Wants to move quickly with you. I definitely feel like I just have to say I definitely feel like someone's coming into your happy little home. You're feeling good. You put in the work. I know that you have. If you haven't, you are. You're in like your energy of destiny, and this is when perhaps communication comes in. And let me tell you something. I feel like the sun. Now, there's the card of Leo, by the way. But this sun is attached to the Seven of Pentacles. So I feel like you yourself have learned very quickly that I think this was a lesson. And I'm talking prior, right? What's coming in now is new. So I'm taking my time purposely to see what kind of energy you are in, they are in. Maybe this king is in, that type of thing. And I feel like if this king, and I'm saying the king, it can be anybody who was in my past. I should just bring the clarifiers out, but if this king is in, someone of my past, I do feel like they've been in the energy of, a lot of worry over their own actions. I feel like it's their own actions or their lack of attention, whatever it is. And I feel that energy of how do I come in when you've got your shit together and ask you to give me another try. That's kind of what I feel like. It's not really giving us an answer. I feel like this person may be a little chaotic. Like, give me the time that I need. Same time, I feel like there's a star, and that's what I was feeling. What I think about, I bring about. It's exactly what I was thinking. That's interesting to me. Just makes me feel like, it lets me know that I'm in tune. If that's what you want to call it. Okay. We have the Queen of Swords. So we do have the King of Swords here, and now we have the Queen of Swords coming over that Hangman, potentially Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. She's someone, this queen will only accept the truth. I mean, She will only accept the truth. And maybe she's making sure that the truth is authentic. We have the Ace of Pentacles, which is kind of beautiful, coming over the Empress. And then, hello, I mean, the Ten of Pentacles, right? I don't know what to say except that, you know, I don't know. Like, I'm seeing the word blessings over here. I'm seeing the Ace of Pentacles and now the Ten of Pentacles. Can it be too good to be true? It doesn't feel like that. It feels surprising. I have to be honest. Like, I feel surprised. And that might be what the Eight of Wands is doing. Throwing a little confusion. And maybe you're just meant to, like, pull away those final cobwebs. And learn that it is about, I don't have to rush. We have the Sun. So, again, you being illuminated, I have to say the Empress has a double Leo energy right around her. We have Judgment. Judgment coming over the Hierophant. I feel like that is your spirit team. So that tells me that you're working in harmony with your spirit team. Or that you can be, you will be, especially when it comes to these things, these people that come in quickly. Even the words I said, could it be too good to be true? I feel like your instinct, which I feel like is like your whole spirit team, and you will know what to do. I feel like the Knight of Wands. So again, very fast moving energy over what can be somewhat of a shadow energy, the Six of Pentacles. So they claim to come back as learning the energy of, or at least being in the energy of give and take, right? Of learning empathy. It's funny, this feminine could be talking about to more males than females. Like, they have to learn to get into their feminine aspects, right? But nonetheless, I don't know. I just feel like I love that the Six of Pentacles is under the Ten of Cups, or Ten of Pentacles, with the Ace of Pentacles there. Because, that feels like there is that blessing. If you choose it. We have the Knight of Wands. Comes over that Five of Swords. So, that kind of feels good, right? Because that's definitely energy of moving away from. And it may be, what am I moving away from? Well, there may have been just like a lot of facts hidden away, right? Like truths that you could feel, but maybe others were keeping from you, but you could feel it, you knew it, type thing. So I feel like, almost like, well, enough is enough then. Enough then be gone. Be gone with. Be gone with. Look at that, the Fool. Oh, wow. And then, well, hello, Emperor. Like, how nice of you to show up right over the Seven of Pentacles. Right over who I feel like is potentially coming in, right? Right over who maybe at one time, when we think about the Emperor and the Empress, what you want to think about is long lives that have been lived. Perhaps not even this lifetime. Maybe, I feel like it's long rooted, lifetime after lifetime, like, we are the power couple. We are here. Who's going to take on the hard lessons in life? Well, I am, and he is, right? I am, and right, I am the Empress, and he is the Emperor. That type of thing. And that may be what I say is the soul, or as a spirit, and then bam, here I am in the human body, living exactly what it is, because the Seven of Pentacles is here somewhere. I saw it. So living right under the Emperor. So, hello. Living and learning the lessons that your soul really wanted. And look at the Fool right over the Sun, with Judgment right above that. How beautiful is that? I feel like, hmm, if there's one way I could describe this Emperor, though, even though he's under the energy of part of one of my seeds, right? Here is the seed. And I feel like this seed can grow to the Ten of Pentacles. Look how big it is, right? I can take that seed, depending what we want to put into it, how we garden it, right? How we tend to it, and we can turn it into the Ten of Pentacles. Um, and not just the Ten of Pentacles, but the Six of Pentacles below that. That's a lovely give and take type energy. That is where you do think of the other before you think of yourself. And not just that, but as a couple, we think of others, right? We think of like maybe even our impact. So anyway, I feel like I got way off course there. However, let's keep going. So, I feel like, I'm looking at the king and I see the emperor and I feel like this is someone had to get to that status, right? They had to figure out who they were. And, again, they carry some chaotic energy with them, and I think maybe that's just them. But maybe in a way you like it. We have the Strength card. Boy, we have a lot of Leo energy, I have to say. An 8, a new beginning. The ability to overcome, no doubt. Not only overcome the shadow, but overcome the thoughts, whoever these thoughts belong to. I feel like more the emperor or the king than anyone overcoming these thoughts that, I don't know. Because why? Because you're in this Nine of Cups energy. I'm not hard in this energy. Like my heart isn't closed in this energy. It's the opposite. My heart is open in this energy. I haven't become old and brittle. I've become illuminated and brilliant, right? And I attract. That's what I attract to me. So I feel like this king, if I go back, realizes that and knows that's how I got to come to the table. But I feel like the part of the chaos or whatever it is just part of their nature, and I don't feel like it's anything um, bad. Maybe it can be, but I feel like it's something that they contain. All right, let's keep going. So we come down to the wheel. Here's the devil, Capricorn. So now we have what? Double Capricorn in the reading. I feel like we have triple, but I'm going to say double for now. We have the Seven of Cups. So, Seven of Cups, with the Three of Wands, though, I have to be honest, I feel like this is me in the Seven of Cups energy, which is Cancer energy, by the way, which is really loving energy. Even if I don't want to be, like, damn it, you know. And that's what I love about them, But we all have our thing. We all have our thing. Anyway, I feel like this is just like almost like I don't want to say playing hard to get, um, but I have to be honest. I feel like if I'm looking at your soul is looking forward, is saying yes. Your soul is you're like you're ignited. You're ignited. Like maybe this person ignites you, and maybe that you ignite them, type of thing. I feel like there's no doubt in that. And the Nine of Cups energy. What's next? What am I looking? Where am I ultimately going? To the Ten of Cups, right? If I'm taking the Fool's journey, and here's the Fool. So you know, maybe a lot of high fives for like just how far you've come as a person, maybe them as a person, maybe together as a couple. Um, and then look at that with the Chariot. So the Chariot coming over the Nine of Cups, I feel like couldn't be a better um, card. This is going forward. This is believing all is possible. You have a lot of really beautiful energy surrounding the Emperor. And the Emperor does not have to be just an Aries. I want you to know that. I feel like this Emperor had to come out as the Emperor to show that he maybe is in the same energy field as the Empress. Um, but there's something about him that, and I'm saying him, can be her, you know that. I'm just reading what I'm seeing, like there's something about him that, maybe is something I complained about, but truth be told, I feel like it ignites you. I feel like you ignite each other, and that's just the way I feel. Maybe you do bring out each other's shadow, and maybe what you're learning with the Chariot, because we can say that's divine masculine and divine feminine. You're learning the balance of the shadow and the light. You're not eliminating anything. You have, the light and the shadow. And ultimately, you're just doing just fine. Right? You're doing fine. You have the Chariot, and you have the Ten of Pentacles with the Ace of Pentacles, and I don't even know what else good things you have in here, but this is a month of you trusting you having those illuminations. This is saying, I allow my feminine nature to shine brightly as a valuable part of my identity. Blessings. Today, I count my blessings, small and large, and I notice the new gifts that come to me from God. So, dun 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 dun. I'm going to leave it there. I love you guys. I feel like ultimately it's got to be your choice, right? It's always your choice. Not, maybe not always, but the majority of the time. You're the one with the paintbrush, you're the one who's painting the picture. Maybe you're painting by numbers. I don't know, with the Seven of Pentacles. Anyway, one of those seeds is coming to fruition. Are you going to look at it as your garden? Like something in your garden is coming ripe. Are you going to pick it and enjoy it, or are you just let it just die away? Right? Ultimately, it's your choice. But it's saying, can you have the Ten of Pentacles? Of course you can. You can have what you have right now, also, though, and maybe still have a great life, right? But if this is what I want, and I did see the Star card, it just like, boom, right? Just showed itself to me. Then it's saying, here's the potential of growing it to the Ten of Pentacles. Someone, I feel like, coming to the table, saying, I could only come as the Emperor to match your energy. I knew that you would accept no less, right? And, again, even though there's something I can be like, I don't like about you, truth be told. And truth be told, I think, maybe I play it cool, but I think I miss them too. Because ultimately, what this is saying is these two people can not only find the balance that they need to be a great couple, um, but there's no limit, right? There's no limit on what they can do, and that can mean an abundant household, not just with love, but also with finances. It's like depends where we put our focus. So I love you guys. I'm gonna stop talking. I will see you mid-month. I am really, when I'm reading like this, I can't wait to see your comments because it puts it together for me. Not that I have a lot of it together, but I think there's a few things that you're going to help me with. So I love you guys. Thank you for supporting my work. and my channel through your donations, your likes, your subscribes, your shares, all of that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Happy holidays. Get creative. If I'm low in cash, even if I got a lot of cash, maybe, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like more than ever this is a year of like being, I can be creative with my hands. Next year is a 5. That's change, right? So we could start looking at right now, like, what do I need to change? What would serve me, right? Yeah, it's almost like a New Year's resolution, except this is like spiritually, a spiritual resolution. Okay, guys, I love you. I will see you next time. Um, by the way, my team, undefeated, 10-0 Steelers. Um, it's a good day. I love you. Bye-bye.